My village. Then who should develop it? Let's talk about the strange debate over Udomi. There's a popular saying in Africa, the child who washes his hands well will dine with kings. But in politics, it seems some people want something even stranger. They want a man to become king and then pretend he has no family. They want a governor to lead a state and somehow forget the community that raised him. That brings us to Governor Monday Okpebholo and the recent nuance surrounding his inspection of projects in Udomi, Western, his hometown in Eastern Central. The criticism is simple. Some people, particularly from Edo South, have accused him of concentrating development, in quotes, in his village. You see, so at first glance, it sounds like a serious accusation until you examine the facts. What exactly did the governor expect? A 150-bed specialist hospital? A school of nursing sciences and health technology facilities? Student hostels, university-related infrastructure, including a senate building, a community town hall, the Uromi, Onewa, Udomi, Ibiolulu, Afuda, Udomoza, Ekowaya, Eora Road corridor, a holiday resort center, a 500-acre community farm, supporting security infrastructure and other development projects. Now let's pause for a moment. Which of these projects is a private swimming pool? Which of them is a personal mansion? Which one is a family business? The hospital would not ask patients whether they are from Udomi before treatment. The nursing school would not admit only people from Udomi. The roads will not reject motorists from Benin City. The farm will not produce food exclusively for Udomi residents. These are public assets paid for by government, assets that will serve Edo people. And that is where the argument begins to collapse. Because if a governor cannot bring development to his own community, then who exactly should? Let's be honest. If Okpeholo had ignored Udomi completely, the same critics would have accused him of abandoning his people. If he develops it, they complain. If he neglects it, they complain. This is not constructive criticism. That is criticism searching for a destination. But there's something even more interesting. Government money will be spent whether people like it or not. The budget will be implemented. Contracts will be awarded. Projects will happen somewhere. The real question is this: would you rather have functioning hospitals, roads, schools, and farms, or abandoned projects overtaken by weeds? Because history is filled with monuments that consumed billions and delivered nothing. At least in Udomi, people can point to physical infrastructure rising from the ground. And here's another inconvenient truth. The governor is not developing only Udomi. Across Edo South, where this particular concern is coming from, road projects are ongoing. We have the Ramat Park flyover, the Adesua flyover, road interventions around Upper Mission, roads in Ute, roads in Ogba, roads in Ewotubu, roads in Ikpobaoka, roads across Benin City and surrounding communities. So where exactly is this alleged abandonment of Edo South? What some critics are really demanding is not development. They are demanding optics. Serious governments create growth hubs. They build hospitals where they are needed. They establish schools where they can thrive. They construct roads that connect economic corridors. That is how real transformation happens. And let us not forget another important fact. For years, many people complained that Edo Central was underdeveloped. Today, when major investments finally arrive, some of these same voices suddenly discover a problem. That is political irony at its finest. The truth is simple. If Governor Okpeholo builds only Udomi and ignores the rest of Edo, history will judge him harshly. But if he develops Udomi, develops Benin, develops Aochi, develops Ekpoma, develops Urobi, and develops every corner of the state, then the argument disappears on its own. Because nobody complains about a hospital while receiving treatment. Nobody complains about a road while driving on it. Nobody complains about a school while earning a degree from it. In the end, people do not live inside political arguments. They live inside communities. And communities need roads, schools, hospitals, farms, and opportunities, not noise. And that is the truth unveiled. My name is Osigwe Omo Ikiroda, and I am the principal and CEO of Push Radio Academy.